Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back for another recording of Hearthstone. We need to get one victory with Druid or Hunter and one victory with Warlock and Priest. Let's go ahead and do Druid and Warlock first, just because this is going to be a kind of short episode. Otherwise, almost certainly not going to win with Druid or Warlock, even playing on casual. Well, it's not certain, but it's a good chance, at least. So, it is November 1st, as of this recording, and I'm thinking about what November is going to be like next year. In fact, pretty much for the next 12 months, my journey is going to be about me mentally thinking about what 12 months in the future from that point will be. October is Halloween. We can do a Halloween themed month. It feels like every series should go for about a month. There are Minecraft YouTubers certainly that do Minecraft year round. I've been watching them, I know they exist. But with the exception of Hearthstone, which has given me too much motivation, in my opinion, to play it all the time, there's really not a lot of games out there that I'd want to do that. So, pretty much all the seasons, all the series are gonna just be a month long. I think a month is the right time for me to decide to follow the to go. So that does throw a monkey wrench when you talk about games that are like Rogue Legacy or Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, which is both games that sort of kind of would want to do more. Let's see, summon a 3/2 Panther. We'll go ahead and do that, and I guess kill them. It's kind of strange I'm playing all these beasts in my Druid deck, but that's a little strange, yeah, I guess. Generally speaking, I would think that let's see, gain an empty mana crystal for 2. How about we do this instead? I'll take that. Job done. So I'm thinking about what November would be. My thought pattern, if there is a thought pattern there, is if I can pull it off, if I can get the funding, if people donated games on pre-order. For instance, Fallout 4 is a great example here of there's a game where if everything was, I'm just gonna do this again. If I had gotten that, either purchased it myself through the earnings on this channel, which hopefully in 12 months earnings on this channel would be high enough to justify something like that. Not just Fallout 4 though, there's probably about 3 or 4 games I should be covering right now. Let's see, we have the new Tomb Raider series, which I want to probably catch up on that at some point. Let's see. This, guide my lance. And then what I want to do. This, and this. Attack this. For the wild. This. Job done. End the turn. So yeah, I would want to be playing Fallout 4. I want to be playing the Tomb Raider game. I'd want to be playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and I will fully give you that it feels like right about now, with no special knowledge, Fallout 4 is probably going to be an average Fallout game, probably even less than New Vegas, because it's the people that made Fallout 3, so it's probably going to be closer to that. I bet Tomb Raider is just gonna be the same as Tomb Raider and nothing that special. And I bet, what was the third game? Mankind Divided is gonna be just kind of an expected quantity, a known quantity. I also, Assassin's Creed, there's another game. Inspire, add that to my hand.
Well met.
Reporting for duty.
So this one summons one, this one adds a 2/2 to my hand. Interesting.
Time waits for no one.
Kill this, and then
For a loom.
go ahead and kill this.
You face death.
Let's go ahead and attack the face.
For the wild. Job done.
In the turn. Barely had enough time there. The Overlord game, by all reviews, seems to be terrible. Seems like it might have been a cell phone port that they ported to PC, or like it was gonna be a cell phone game. We can't really prove that unless somebody comes out and says yes, it was gonna be a cell phone game, and we decided to make it a PC game instead.
Sign up today. Reporting for duty.
So this gives me the 2/2
Ready, sir.
squire for one. I'll take that.
To battle.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Be purged.
For the wild. Job done.
Hey, it looks like I'm gonna win with the druid anyways. I didn't think I would, but so yeah, the Overlord game doesn't seem like it was that good. That's fine. That means I can play Overlord 2 at my earliest convenience, which may be somewhere there. I'm about to finish Deponia as a point-click adventure. It certainly does kind of question whether I should.
Greetings from beyond the grave.
Fine, I'll heal.
Let's see. How are we gonna do this?
Reporting for duty. To battle. For the wild.
Should I kill this one,
Time waits
or
for no
give it
one.
the opportunity to survive?
Be purged.
Let's just kill it. So I could play Overlord 2, which I've never played before, at my convenience. I was thinking about Sam and Max Season 2. I want to get into that because I did Season 1, although I'm not sure I really want to do Sam and Max Season 2 immediately. Although, if anybody did want to see Sam and Max, that I'm just then going to be
One day, I'll be a real knight.
putting off how long they have to wait, which I don't know. I don't know which way to go with this,
Fine, I'll
because
walk.
I'm in this whole mess. I'm totally in this whole mess of I've got a bunch of old games to cover. So I want to cover them.
Well played.
Should I keep things together or should I spread things apart?
Thanks.
When you start like Tomb Raider,
We must
do I
cleanse the
do
sun
another Tomb Raider pretty soon? Should I record that, or should I do Borderlands, or should I do Bioshock, or should I do anything else besides playing another Tomb Raider and just put off Tomb Raiders?
Well fought. I concede.
I do love playing casual. Getting those victory points. Not victory points. That's a different game. I don't even know which game I'm thinking about victory points actually. Interesting. I know some game gets victory points. I think that might be Yu-Gi-Oh! That sounds about right. So we're over 5,000 gold right now. 5,005. Which sets us up for the next recording session to do an arena run. Which I think I'll probably do. We'll do an arena run and have enough gold to get back to 5,000. I want to get up to 5,150 though. I don't want to always be dipping into the 5,000 because who knows, the creators of Hearthstone Blizzard might one day say a new expansion is out and we didn't tell anybody about it, so you didn't have any time to save up anything. Do I want to do 4 damage to discard a card? No, I don't. I'm just going to end my turn here. Warlock is a difficult class to play. It's a dangerous class to play. You have to balance discarding cards and dealing damage to yourself with being able to deal damage. Alright. We'll start with this.
You're in trouble now.
I think we will probably, I've said it so many times before, but I think we will probably dip in the Borderlands. After I get Dishonored recorded, there's nothing more that I know of that will
regret this.
As the master
don't know of any other games that come close to the games that are coming out. This is the busy period, but once we get to November 25th, Black Friday, all the games should be announced by then. It should just be small, independent games and nothing else of really any interest. Let's see.
As the master
I
wishes.
will attack this and then play this.
Job's done.
There we go. So, as soon as like November 25th comes by, that's all the new games. If I was buying new games this year, that's when I'd be buying them. There's some old games like the Talos Principle, which are still on my mind, and the DLC, The Road to Gehenna, which I don't have, but I'm thinking about it. It's definitely a thought. Let's see, discard, charge, battle cry, discard 2 random cards. Yeesh. I'll do it.
Dare summon me.
Who do we want to kill? I guess this one. Take out those 2. I've put all my eggs in my basket here with these 2 cards. So yeah, next year in particular I'd be covering new games until it'll probably January. January I think would be when we start getting back into like independent pre-scheduled things. Deal 2 damage to a minion. If it's a demon, give it +2/+2 instead. I think I will deal 2 damage. I will draw a card. 2. And I'll do 12 damage. Destroy all friendly minions and deal its attack to all enemy minions. Well, I don't think I'll need to use Shadow Flame, but it's good to have a card at least. Look at the... He has 8 cards in his hand, I have 1 in my hand.
I wonder.
So if he could figure out a way to do 5 damage to 2 minions, he would have a way of succeeding here. Well, my hero power would cost 1 less, so I'll do this.
From the curse.
Whenever this minion takes damage, also deal that amount to your hero. I guess I have to, don't I?
Will regret this. A paltry.
There we go. I'm surprised this one survived. I thought it was gonna die. Because I almost played this on that, and that would have been a mistake, obviously. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm thinking maybe on Tomb Raider, since I had so much trouble on Deponia. I'm thinking maybe just full on pulling up a walkthrough and reading all of it. But I don't know if I'd really have any trouble with that either. It's probably a pretty straightforward run and gun game, and it might be a very short game. A lot of them, as I'm researching their links, do seem like they're going to be shorter.
There is little time.
I think I need to get Borderlands out though. That first playthrough of Borderlands, before we think about if there's ever going to be a second playthrough. I need to get that out and do every single DLC piece on the first game. Here we go. I will say well played, even though it really wasn't. Let's see, can I do this? Yes I can, so I'll just really screw with them. There we go. I thought I was gonna win right then and there. I could have won, actually. I screwed up. Here we go. We'll do this. That gives us 4 imps. And then we'll do... Well, before we do that, let's go ahead and draw another card. And throw this one out here.
You're in trouble now.
Darn it! Oh man, I am getting way too cocky here. Freaking screwed up again. I could have won twice now. This is how you lose. This is exactly how you lose. You just sit there and screw up. Just screw up and screw up and screw up. Totally. Well, that's all of our quests done, but we want 150 before we buy the arena. We won't get it, but we want it. So, the other things we were going to play as is Priest and Hunter. So let's go ahead and play it just so we have a similar length episode. Yeah, but I need to run through Borderlands 1, do all the DLC, which could be hours and hours and hours. I mean, 60 plus hours for just doing that. Then I need to run through Borderlands 2 and do all the DLC on that. Another 60 plus hours there. Then I need to run through the pre-sequel, which I've never played before. And from that point, I need to but I think the pre-sequel's a little bit shorter, of the game, so I don't think there's a huge issue there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just play Snipe.
Job's done.
So yeah. So you're talking like 150 hours that potentially will be, if I do 1 hour episodes of Borderlands, you're talking 2 months there. You're talking another 2 months for Borderlands 2, and you're probably talking a 5th month. So 5 months of Borderlands stuff alone. That's a lot of Borderlands.
Job's done.
And that's really just the beginning of it, because I'll do Borderlands and then I'll probably want to play Borderlands a second time to get the max level.
Ready for action.
I'm thinking I'll probably play as the same character I played before because I really like that character, which is kind of dumb. I should play a new character and enjoy the game differently. I played as the Siren in both the first and the second game, and I liked the Siren in the first game, and I didn't really like the Siren as much in the second.
Job's done.
So I don't know if I'd want to play a different character though, or well, what I think I might do is I wanted to play probably as the one of the DLC characters in the second game, since I didn't do a full playthrough on that. I started playing the DLC Necromancer character, and that felt much like the Siren in the first game. And it would be kind of repetitive to do all of that again, but I very well might. Now, for the Borderlands series, it's a little bit different. I need charge here. I need it real bad. And I didn't get it. Darn it. So, yeah, BioShock is, even if BioShock 1, 2, and 3 are 60-hour games, you're talking probably 6 months there too. So 5 months and 6 months, it's almost gonna be Borderlands, BioShock, Borderlands, BioShock. If we don't just have them in the same months, and then that would be like 2 AAA series going on at the same time. Come on, give me charge this time. Nope. I am being unlucky here. And then after we get Borderlands BioShock done, the only real thing is the Tomb Raider, which Tomb Raider might. I mean, I could stretch Tomb Raider to playing one every year, which is silly. It's definitely a silly thought. There we go. Finally. Start to make some progress here. So yeah, that would be the longest I could stretch it out before I would just have to admit to myself I'm not really ever gonna get it done, which is not what I want to happen. I don't want to have just a bunch of backlogs. I am getting free games, but I'm also really questioning the quality of a lot of these free games, or if they're early access games. There's the question of, should I cover it now or should I cover it later type stuff, or is it worth covering now? I get this guy out here, do this, that'll work. Kill this guy. So definitely some thought needs to be put into like the independent games. I am assuming there will be some kind of Christmas Steam sale. If there isn't, and the Halloween sale is the best sale I'm gonna get until the summer sale, that's certainly a problem. Because then I will run out of an excuse and hopefully an ability to get more games at a good price. Summon a, if you have a beast, summon a beast. Well, I don't have a beast, so I'll summon this one first. Yeah, I wouldn't right now want to be stuck with the free games as my only independent games. In fact, if I'm not careful, that we are gonna run into a problem of just these small, shorter games. The what I call independent games, even though they may not be independent games, very easily could run into problems if I'm not careful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose here. So yeah, still don't have a huge plan as far as Borderlands, BioShock, Tomb Raider. I think I will start to look at them. The problem with Tomb Raider now is even if I recorded it right now, it wouldn't be released in time for Rise of the Tomb Raider to come out. It would be released some small amount of time afterwards. I might as well wait until Rise of the Tomb Raider comes out, start seeing some reviews on it, which is about as much information as I'm gonna get from it. Okay, so here's my scenario where I could still win this. I play this, it gives me the dinosaur with charge to kill this. And then I would have 4 damage I could do. This is my only hope that I can think. Nope, it didn't work. So they're gonna beat me. Oh darn. I've already done the quests, just playing for fun. We'll play one more priest game and then that will be the end of this episode. I just don't know how. I just don't know how to not fill up with Tomb Raider and Borderlands. I think we might very well find that I'm just gonna add more time slots. I certainly don't know how I'd be covering this many old games when I'm covering new games next year. But an argument could very well be made that there aren't that many old games I'd want to cover. The Hitman game, for instance. Or Assassin's Creed, for instance.
The light shall bring victory.
Not really feeling like I would have to follow that. And if I had all the Hitman series right now, and if I had all the Assassin's Creed series right now, I very well might think to myself, you know what, maybe since I know there's going to be an Assassin's Creed every year, since I know there's probably going to be a Hitman every 2 years, maybe I'll just cover a couple of the old games, and we work down that way. And just push look-backs down into slots where we have free time, and start scheduling our time better for the new games when I can start affording to get the new games without question. I also have Skyrim. Ooh, and Skyrim is a big one too.
Mind if I roll me?
Skyrim is almost at the bottom of the list. Almost certainly. I want more variety over anything else. So it doesn't make a lot of sense that I would cover Skyrim before covering every single other game. Skyrim is the emergency parachute to this channel right now. Sure, I could do a run through it just playing the main game, but if I have to play Skyrim just to do every single quest, you're talking 200 plus hours. If I'm doing Skyrim, I probably would be doing a new game plus on like the Witcher 3 again. I would probably be doing the Talos Principle over again. Talos Principle would even be above that because I would like to fix that series. I might even consider playing some of the other games. I have Deus Ex 1 and 2 also. I have to remember that I haven't played that yet. So heal this guy, but then if I heal this guy, I can't do my trick here. So I'm gonna do my trick.
Face the light.
Job done.
My spell damage +1 killed the creature. Darn it, now he has charge. Will he kill my character? I guess he will. Excuse me. I don't know why I excuse myself for coughing, but I am coughing in people's ears too.
Fine, I'll heal.
So I guess I kind of do know why. So yes, I'll do Skyrim, but no, I wasn't planning on doing all of Skyrim. I feel like between potentially going to play Fallout New Vegas, potentially going to play Fallout 3, potentially playing Fallout 4. I have to really wonder if things aren't just gonna get left on the wayside. Just no, this game is too long, no, this game is too old stuff. A lot of my games are kind of old.
Fine, I'll want.
And they're only getting older. There's not, I don't think, a super great reason to go play Deus Ex 1. Actually, I saw the creator just last night. I was watching him on the Twitch stream, which I don't watch a lot of Twitch streams, but Twitter pushes me to it on him recently. Has been pushing me to it, and so the creator is just showing and talking about all of the heal, power up, all of that. Do I want to play my hero power, or do I just want to double his health? I think I'm gonna play this.
Fine, I'll want.
There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna do Deus Ex 1, but I think I'm gonna probably, that's almost certainly one I'm gonna just read a walkthrough for to begin with. It seems like that would be the right way to play it. Going in blind is well, I don't know, because then I'm destroying my only opportunity, aren't I? Where I can go in blind if I do read a walkthrough. Maybe I should go in blind and just experience it for the first time in 2016, probably. This does 2 damage, so we'll do it. This does 5 damage, we'll do it. In the turn. So yeah, I guess I should just go in blind and try it, and we'll just play through that. set me down to 15. That's a good attempt. Although I don't think this creature really does enough. Whenever a character
How many
heals,
pillars do you see?
let's see. If I do this, this, and then this, and then we do this, we attack here.
Job's done.
And in return, he can only do 9 damage to me.
Handle it!
Well, he can do 8 now. Well, he can attack with his weapon.
Truth is my shield.
Let's see, restore 4 health to everybody. Let's start by getting rid of this, and then
Fine, I'll want.
attacking here. And then we'll just do this. Which puts me above what's needed. And I win. So, yeah. I guess what I'm gonna have to admit to myself is that some games are just gonna have to wait. A lot of games are just gonna have to wait, I think. We're gonna try to cover the first parts of games. If people really love Sam and Max, or if they really loved Tomb Raider and they wanted me to do Tomb Raider 1, or if they wanted me to do Deus Ex, they've got to tell me with likes, they got to tell me with thumbs up and comments. Both. I need to know the comments that's like, we want to see the sequel here. Otherwise, number 2 for Overlord, or number 2 for Tomb Raider, the sequel, is just going to be kind of part of the B list, and I'll get around to it whenever I get around to it. Anywho, that's it for this episode, and doing 4 recordings in a session doesn't save me any time, but I'm glad I did it for Hearthstone because it gives me more episodes. I keep calling them episodes. I almost trained myself away from saying episodes, and I'm still dropping the ball. Anywho, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.